Hi guys, and thank you so much for watching as always. Today we are going to be playing Game Dev Tycoon. I played this game a long time ago, way before it was out on Steam, when it was in its first stages, and it was really good fun actually. So it's not well, it's been out on Steam for a long time now, but I decided to go back to it to actually play a proper run through. The reason why I didn't do this before, well, I tried to do this before, but basically Steam was refusing to monetize any of the videos. So it became kind of pointless, as it were. So I kind of gave up on it, but now I'm with the network. These videos will be fine to go out. So I thought we'll start a new adventure. I do have some mods installed on this, but not many. Just ones that make it a little bit more interesting. If you don't understand the premise behind this game, basically you start off as an indie developer. You try and build a few games, get a bit of cash, and then as the years go by, you get bigger offices, you get some people involved, and yeah, you try and make that AAA title, as it were. So let's begin. Welcome to Game Dev. Let's start again. Welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. In this business simulation, you have been transported back in time to start your very own game development company right at the beginning of the PC revolution. In the next 35 years, you can build your dream company, create best-selling games, gain fans, and become the leader of the market. Before you can start your adventure, you may have to give your upcoming company a name. So what we're going to call this is it's going to have to be my gaming company name. So, ooh, spelled that wrong. Pixels in the blood, and player name is Mulreay. I'm a male. Oh, no, I am a male. Oh, sorry. Idiot. Oh, does it really matter? Doesn't matter. Continue. Since you've played the game before, you can choose to use all previously gained hints in this new game. Would you like to import all previously gained hints in this game? Yes, because I don't want everything. If you want to review the tutorial messages, then yeah, okay. Yada yada yada. Actually, you've just started your very own game company. At the moment, your office is in a garage, and you are the only employee. But don't worry, many successful businesses have started this way. Let's start developing your first game. Okay, so what we need to do is develop a new game. So basically, you choose what type of game you want to build, and then you try and play around with the settings to make it as good as possible. So this is going to be called. Ooh, we're going to call it the start. Topic. Let's have it as a fantasy game. It'll be an RPG. Should we have it as an RPG? Yeah, we'll have it as RPG. We'll have it on the. Should we have it on the PC or the G64? Market shares so much better for the G64. We'll go for the G64 first. Genre RPG. There we go. Next. Right, so it's going to be a text-based game. So I don't want to use all my cash. I've only got 70,000 in cash. So should we do it? No, we'll do a 2D graphics. Okay. I'll spend all the money on 2D graphics. So what you need to do now is you need to wait until all these bubbles come up and do design and technology. But then you get to decide what you want to put most focus onto. Which is what he's trying to explain here. If you ever wanted to read any of these things, just pause the game. Pause the video and then just read them. But I know already. So right. So gameplay is a big important one. Stories and quests is a big RPG. Engine, not so much. In fact, we'll drop gameplay down quite a bit and put a lot more into stories and quests because it's an RPG. So stories and quests are the most important thing. Gameplay is quite. Engine's not really that important on this, I don't think. So we'll click OK. Let's see what we get. Game development has now started. Okie doke. While developing your game, you will generate game points, which you can see bubbling up. Game points are divided into design points, technical points. Yeah. So again, if you want to read any of these, just pause the game. And then you can actually read them. So the bugs, we can actually, when it gets to the end of the development, we can actually wait a little bit longer, and then the bugs should disappear. Yep. So if you want to read any of these, just pause, Don't know anything about that. Okay, development stage 2. So, right. Dialogues are important because it's an RPG. Level design, not so much. AI, not so much at all. So level design, definitely. AI is not a big deal. Dialogues are a big deal in an RPG. Bit of level design, bit less level design. Click OK. And let's see what that works out. So we're getting a lot in design now, bit in technology, getting a lot of bugs, getting research points. You can only pick basic sounds. Yeah. Again, pause these. If you want to read them, pause them. Yep. Okay, so now we're into development stage 3. So, world design, graphics, or sound. Graphics and sound are not a big deal at this point. So, world design's more important, I think. Maybe better sound, actually. We'll put a bit more into graphics. Drop sound. We're gonna be on 8-bit sound. Who cares? World design will do. On 2D graphics, yeah. So who cares? Yeah. So there we go. Let's see what we get into this now. And we're near the end of the build, so I can finish it. Okay, 1 second. It's not complete. You can press the finish button to push the game, or you can. So basically, what I'm going to do is, rather than releasing the game, I'm going to wait till the bugs get fixed. So it's costing you money to do this. So it's kind of you're waiting for the bugs to get fixed, right? So you finish once the bugs are all fixed. It's now finished. While developing games, you can gain experience and improve your skills. Yep. Okay. So these are my leveling ups. I can just click on the button to get it go faster. Right, okay, so let's release the game and see what happens. I'll probably get really bad reviews for this one, but it's complete and will be handed off to publishing. Okay, so we'll wait for the reviews to come back. The first reviews are coming back. Ah, that's not bad. Oh, this is getting good. Ah, yes, their focus on dialogue serve this game very well. See, you've got to kind of pick what you want to put into the game compared to what it actually, the genre and everything is. So, what we'll do now is we'll start seeing the cash coming in. Okay, you can invest a little bit of time to analyse your creation and generate a game report. Game reports are a great way to gain research points as well as valuable insights into what works and what doesn't work with the development game. Okay, this is new stuff to me, this now. Generate game report, close this message, and then click anywhere on the screen to bring up action menu. Okay. Generate a game report. Select that. Pixels in the Blood, a newcomer in the gaming industry, has just released his first game at the start. The game received favourable reviews, but it's such a good start. Pixels in the Blood should speak game fans quickly. Yep. The more fans you get as well, the more cash you can generate. See, you start seeing the cash now starting being generated here. The start sold 4,964 units in its first week on the market. We made it in the charts at number 21. Okay. Now that your game is on sale, you will receive the income from the game every week. You can now see how well your game is doing by looking at the sales graph at the top right of the screen, which we're looking at right now. The start was successful that now we have 20 fans. Wow. Cool. So basically, we're just watching the cash come in now. Oh, we're getting more sales now. Yeah, engines don't seem to be important because they're not important for that kind of game. Okay, so there we go. The start achieved a company sales record with over 10,000 units sold. Yep, of course. Game reports are a great way to gain more research points and new insights. It pays off to generate a report for each game you release. Now that you complete your first game report, it's a good idea to look at the research menu. So the research menu, yeah, and all this stuff. Okay, so let's have a look at research. Got a bit more money in the bank here now. Yes. So, let's get a new topic. Pirates are pretty... Yeah, let's do pirates. I mean, this is burning time off your game development now. which is a bit of a thing. You got to kind of look how you want to do it. Okay, so we've got pirates now. So what we need to really do now is develop a new game. So this is going to be called, what should we call it? We'll do a pirate game. We'll call it, we'll call it One-Legged Joe. Big topic, pirate. It's going to have to be an adventure game. Platform will be G64 again. We'll do 2D graphics again. So let's get this one out before we run out of cash on the start, which is still, the start will eventually go out of it'll go out of production. So it's adventure. So the engine needs to be up a little bit more. Gameplay needs to be really high. Stories and quests needs to be high as well. Engine again, I don't think needs to be as high. In fact, we can drop gameplay right down and put stories and quests right up. Engine needs to go up a little bit. But I think stories and quests is huge on adventure games. Yeah, in fact, it's huge on adventure games. Yeah, let's do that. Stories and quests. It's an adventure game. Come on. You might get this wrong, by the way. There's no guarantees that you're going to get any of this right. Getting a lot more research points. Tech is going up this way. Okay, so One-Legged Joe, pirate adventure. Okay, so we don't really need AI for an adventure game. Well, actually we do. Dialogues are not so important. In fact, AI is big on an adventure game. Or is it? I think I'll drop dialogues on this one and do level design a bit higher with AI a little bit lower and see what that does. I'm not sure what that'll do actually. So basically, yeah, it's gone off the market now. The start, so I'm losing money now. So it's sold 21,900 units, generating 153,000 in sales, which is pretty cool for a guy in his garage. So let's just wait for him to do the rest of this bit. Okay. World design, graphics or sound? Sound again is very low on things like this. Graphics, not so much. World design, it's an adventure map, so yeah. Graphics a little bit more, but I think that'll do. I don't think this is going to be a good game actually. The Governor 6G64 is steadily outselling competitors in the PC market. Consumers prefer the lower price, great availability, yeah, yada yada yada. Especially say that this might spell the end of competing hardware manufacturers. Maybe. Let's get rid of the bugs before we finish. Okay, there we go. I don't think this one's going to do well at all. I really don't think this is going to do well. Speed them up. Okay, release the game. I've got poor hopes for this one. I think I got a few things wrong. It's very average. Yeah, it's very average. I'll get a few sales out of it, I won't get much, but it can just drag us on to our next project. So let's get straight onto that before this one ends. So let's develop a new game. This one we're going to... In fact, can we do any research? New topic. Let's do a racing game. Start the research on that, just so we got it going. I could have got a game report on this, but it was a bad choice. I think this is the key to the game. It's just trying to find out what you need to add to each different kind of game. According to rumours, the Japanese company Ninvento, they do this quite a lot. It's planning to launch its very own home game console. Ninvento is known for the wildly successful arcade game Dinky Kink. Haha! Gotta love it. Many industry experts doubt that home gaming consoles will take off, but we are eager to see what Ninvento will deliver. Yes, just research new topic racing. Okay, so let's get this new game started, and then what I'll do is we'll do this one game now, and then I'll end the video. So we'll develop this new game. We'll call it Fast Bastards. Racing genre, it will be simulation. Pick platform, it will be on the G64 still. And then click next. It'll be 2D graphics. So whilst this game's still going in the background, let's just get this one started. So, right, simulation. So the engine needs to be quite high. Gameplay needs to be quite high. Stories and quests can be next to 0. So let's get engine high, gameplay high. Okay, putting a bit more into tech here now. Okay, so dialogues can be 0, level design needs to be high, AI needs to be really high. So we'll do level design a little bit lower, but AI needs to be higher, I think, in a simulation. One-Legged Joe is now off the market. It sold 15,800. It generated money. That's all we really want at the moment. We just want to generate that small amount of cash. So, development stage 3, graphics or sound or world design. So world design I think can come down. Graphics, I think we'll just pump the graphics on this one with a decent amount of sound. Actually, let's drop sound down a little bit. And we'll go graphical. So it looks, you know, it's going to be a racing simulation. Should world design be better though? Because it's a simulation. Yeah, I think that should be a bit better. World design. Put the graphics up a little bit. There we go. We'll try it out and see what happens. Come on, you reviews. Wait for the bugs to be finished. There we go. Ninvento has confirmed recent rumours and announced their plans to release a new home gaming console called the TES earlier this year. Okay, good news. So let's finish that up. Bugs coming back in. You can actually keep going and... bug came in. It's really annoying when it does that. When a bug just suddenly turns up when you press the finish button. Maybe it's a good bug. We'll release the game. Okay, you ready? It can't be that bad, surely. Oh, it's bad. It's really bad. Oh, it's really bad. Oh, it's average. It's very average. Yeah. What can you do? So let's just let that sell that for a little bit. Got 132 fans. To Mulreay from Patrick and Daniel Klug. Greenham Games. So Mulreay, we are the creators of Grim Devs and would like to thank you for so much purchasing the game and supporting us. Thank you very much, devs. This game, and it means a lot to us that you're enjoying it. With our purchase, you support our little startup, and we'll hopefully make sure that we can bring you games in the future. No problem, my friends. Seriously, you rock. Okay, thank you very much, and have fun with Game Dev Tycoon. If you guys were ever wondering who made the game, then there you go. So let's see what kind of sales we get from this now. We're getting a bit of money. Hi there, I've just finished Fast Bastards and I'm impressed by your talent. I'm in the contracting business and we would use your skills. We could use your skills like yours. If you are ever short on cash, just let me know and we'll see if we can work for you. Jason, okay. Contracts have now been unlocked. To see available contracts, post a message and then click anywhere on the screen to bring up the action menu. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, because now we've got, let's do a game report on this one. Is this the one we're doing? Yes, Fast Bastards. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to end this video here as just a start up. Artificial intelligence seems to be very important for this type of game. Platform genre match. So yeah, it should have been good. Who knew? Anyway, so what I'll probably end up doing is I'll end this video here. So thank you so much for watching as always. Please feel free to rate, comment, subscribe. I'll carry on the series and I'll do a few more videos, see how far I can get with it. As the game develops, I get a bigger office and stuff like that, and I can hire more people, and the games get a bit more intense. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching as always. Please feel free to rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video, guys. So take care of each other, and goodbye.